So just a little bit more adventures of a realtor today happened.
What are we doing today? What adventure are you taking me on?
Well, today we are getting a radon system installed, but when we got to the property it smelled a little bit like gas, so people's gas came and showed up and had their sniffer, and apparently there's a couple leaks, so he's turning off the gas now and we're airing the place out. We got red tagged. Where did they put the smell into gas so that you can smell it?
Yeah, you know that smell gas has? They put that in. The gas is odorless, but they add the smell so you know when there's a leak.
So in the tale of two gases, which is today, you have natural gas that has a smell. And if you didn't know, they actually pump the odor into the gas so that you are aware when natural gas is in your home and you have a leak, because it's very dangerous. You can blow up your house. Well, radon's a whole nother story. So we're going to learn a little bit about both today. Today we're doing an episode on radon mitigation. We're here with Pennsylvania's oldest and I think most trusted radon service, mitigation service, and that's Radon Detection and Control. They've been around for many, many years. They're a pioneer in Western PA. During your home inspection process, you have the ability to check off that you want to have a radon inspection done, and anything over a 3.9, so being 4 and higher, you need to have the system put in place that will basically continually pump air throughout the lower level of the structure, moving fresh air in and the radon gas out. So remember, 3.9 or below is where your inspection report needs to come in. Okay, so we are here with Greg from Radon Detection and Control, and I just have a couple questions for you, Greg. Tell us how radon gets into homes. How does it?
Radon first forms through the decomposition of a shell rock.
Okay.
And through the luck of the Irish, whether you are or not, it hits air veins underground and penetrates the soil into the air vein and moves freely amongst the earth and picks a home, whether it be you, your neighbors, or whoever it may be.
On the street. So you can have one house that's a 4 and another house that's a 40 right next to each other.
Correct.
That's what you
Correct.
said.
Just by the underground air tunnels or air veins, I'm trying to say.
Okay.
And the radon travels through easily, the most easiest path of travel.
Okay.
So.
And you were telling me a little bit before about zones. Tell us, what are radon zones?
Radon zones are how they classify radon by the DEP. And in the country, in our area, Western Pennsylvania, we are a Zone 1, which is the highest levels concentrated. We have zones of 1 through 5, 1 being the highest, 5 being the lowest, and we are in the Zone 1.
If you don't know, radon is odorless, colorless.
It's a heavy gas, so it's always going to be higher levels the lower you go in your home. The rule of thumb is every floor you move about in your home, the radon levels get cut in half.
Okay.
So in your basement, if you have a basement or not, is going to be the highest level, say a 10. You go upstairs to level 1, that's going to be a 5. And then you go up to the bedroom level, your second floor, it should be a 2.5%. Just a rule of thumb, it cuts itself in half every level you go up.
Okay. All right. Okay, so obviously you were here because I called you because I sell real estate. People typically test for radon during the transaction period. So is there any way to know, hey, I have higher levels of radon besides
Just
testing?
through testing. It's an odorless, colorless gas, and there is no way to detect it other than testing for it.
Okay.
And you can get your test kits through a local hardware store. Call this number right here on the side of the van. Ask for a John Mound. We'd be happy to send you out a test kit. But yeah, they're available in most hardware stores. I believe even Walmart is selling them now too.
Yeah. And it's important to note too that this is a big area. We have a lot of shale. And I sell all over Allegheny County, Beaver, Butler, Washington, Westmoreland. I would say about 70% of the homes that I've seen tested come up high. So it's important to test. If you don't know, 21,000 people every year die from lung cancer that is not associated with smoking So they believe it's
Environmental cancer is
Environmental.
classified now, which hints have it soon to be released. It will be more than likely pinpointed to radon itself.
okay.
But as of right now, absolutely. As of right now, they classify it as environmental.
Okay.
You know.
Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you, Dawn.
Absolutely. Hey, so thanks so much for watching. Gas, it's not a good thing. Anytime, any kind. Radon, natural gas, odorless, colorless, or if you could smell it, you don't want it in your house. Peace, love, and a lot of real estate. I'm your friendly Pittsburgh realtor. You're not gonna do that. There's no way I'm allowing that to be anywhere in this. Loving a lot of.
That was really good though. Remember when you're done.